Welcome to a game of Beyond Horizon with your host, me, Pigs. And yes, Pigs is on the battlefield again. And this battle series are currently, this is the retrospective series. But don't forget, you can watch the battle of this playing through. Yes, that's all I'll say. I did what I normally did. I went, I know what to do, and then completely forget everything. So yeah, I didn't do very well on this one. The next game I did a lot better. It was a lot more better. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, this is it's going well to start with, and then it goes downhill from there. What I should have done, knowing now in my own mind, because after the game you think, that was terrible. I should have done this, that, and the other. I should have done some title, and then what I should have been doing is some extractors, and then keep building to that. But I didn't. So what I was doing was trying to build the energy, but I just didn't have the metal. But anyway, let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look around and see who's doing what. Chrome is. Obviously, there's only I assumed. Let's go back here. I assumed I was the only one that was on the water, which clearly isn't true, because there's not a lot of medal spots. If we really look, let me clear that because somebody decided to draw. There's only really that for me, and the three that I've got here. This is what threw me. I think. Apparently, this map isn't played very often. It's not a popular map, but somebody decided to choose it. Now I don't know why, but that's the way it went. And I got obviously the random. It was random way out to pick, so I just lucky or unlucky was in the water. So I've not practiced any water for all this time. But anyway, we'll come back and look at me and see how it's going later on, or the lack of. As Zedra is he's got a pawn out, but nothing really else at the moment. Now this is what's difficult about this. If we look now, I think there's advantages to certain where you are on the map. Now, skill issue has got the best advantage. He's got more metal here and a few more here. Also, he's got the geo at the back. But he's got nobody around him. He only has to protect this side here. Then he can start building out. Me, I'm just terrible. Luna's not too bad. Although he's obviously decided to go to the boats. Because obviously that's where he was picked to go. So these probably two will have a conflab soon. I don't know. Obviously, this is the first time I've seen it. So I'm seeing it as you're seeing it. So Negatron is just running around with a few chicks, trying to see if anybody's here. Now, obviously, nobody is here, so he's got a bit of an advantage as well. He's got a couple of metal here, which hopefully he'll get as soon as he can. I know it didn't take him too long to start blasting the commanders, that was for sure. Although we have got... Well, he's going into the tidal, which is better, which is just sort of equal to the solar. So I will miss things, but my apologies. I'm not trying to scroll, obviously, too much for, I know that puts people off. No real battle as such yet. Wanted is obviously, he's a bit more experienced than somebody. If we look down, Adrian here, he's very inexperienced, so, unfortunately, he's probably going to be the one that gets blown away quite early. Now, obviously in this map, I lasted a bit longer because I was actually... There we go. So he's against... Look at that. He's against Skill Issues. Skill Issues decided to pull the plug and said, right then, I know who I'm against, which is obviously this guy that's just started. He's not going to last very long. He should have had some ticks out running around, but, that's what experience gives to you. This commander's going to go down with the Centurions and the Rocketeers for sure. Now, what will skill? He'll probably eat the commander up and go for T2 straight away. That's the right play. His maces are battling on. Unfortunately, there's not much. There's not many lasers here. I think that. There we go. That I assume that there. So there we go. That I assume that's what was happening. That's his skill issues. Now got more of these. I'll quickly go back there. This mace on its own isn't going to do a lot. That's probably why he's moving the commander forward against these thugs. The thugs will take out the commander. He just needs to be a bit more brave, does Blue Gecko. And this base would just crumble. He's got nothing. He's got absolutely nothing. And he knows he's on a timer. The problem is he going to be brave? You've got to be really brave to go forward and say, right, I'll do it. Because obviously, if you lose your army, then you might lose your game. Now, he's going to have to D-gun and push these away, but he's going to have to be incredibly careful. Because these thugs are getting more experience as well, which improves them as well. That constructor's gone down, so he's not going to get any more windmills out. He needs to protect this side. This is really dangerous. Now, he's one of the highest, but I think he's the guy that set the server up, actually. The only trouble that I don't like about this is I tried to do it earlier in the day, and I spent 20 minutes trying to get on a server, and then I tried to do it again. They were all messing about, and then I just said, I've had enough. I'm going to go find another one, and I happened to find this one. It was a bit of a mess about as well. They had about 3 or 4 false starts, and they just said, look, we're not going to mess about here. But anyway, so he's losing. Junior Vault he's losing. Oh, he's backed off. Now that's an incredibly wrong play. I am gobsmacked why he's backed off. Why would he back off? He was winning. He only needed to push. He only needed to push a little bit more, and that would have been it. Well, that's left Junior right off the hook there. Wanted is also getting pushed here by Choopy. Now, I remember this guy from another player we'll see in another day. I think it's actually the second one to this, actually. I'm quite surprised here, because he's actually pushing on the one I split. He just sat there and didn't do nothing. Which wasn't great, but that's the way it goes sometimes. And I like to see him out in a line a little bit, so it's very difficult to get any AoE damage, but it's definitely going down. There's nothing much else happening anywhere. Oh, we've got a bit of fighting with the old ships now. They've seen each other. Let's go back to me. Well, let's put it this way. I'm doing not much here. I'm playing it wrong for a start off. I should have had a lot more metal extractors by now, which would have boosted. I have, obviously, now, see, this is why I couldn't take. I was wondering why I couldn't take him before.
Commander destroyed.
And I couldn't see him. Anyway, where's the commander gone? I can't see which commander's actually gone, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Megatron is still defending his base. He's like me, so a bit too much static defense for our like. It would have been best to go forward and get this. Lunar 77 has got quite a lot of metal, actually, to be honest with you. Now he's going to get the destroyers out. Obviously, the destroyers have like depth charges as well. Koopy will actually go here, I think, because the trouble is he's got nothing to protect himself. There we go. That's all gone. So now he's got another 3. No, now he should be able to push really well now. And there's nothing really around him to actually do anything either. So that's another bonus in itself. I'm still, well, doing whatever I'm doing. I'm taking out a couple of metal extractors here with my nice destroyer, but that's about as much.
Commander has died.
That's about as much excuse as I am. Wanted was taken out here as well. So Group is definitely. I thought he might be able to do it, but it was touch and go. I'm still quite surprised that we've had our Julian in there. Now that was a hell of a push to take. Oh, so yes, it was the blue player. It actually got destroyed. So whether it was from Julian, I missed that. My apologies. Yes, it was from Julian. So he took him out. Obviously, I can hear all this going on in the game I'm playing, but I wouldn't say I'm having a whale of a time, but I'm trying to build up more metal here, and it's not going to plan. I've clearly not got enough. Boats, ships or anything of any consequence, really. I should have actually, what I should have done is moved these to take out the tidal. I actually got up there, but I didn't bother doing anything, really. I think I could even have taken this player up here as well. But that's a misplay by me. Now it's all started to relatively settle itself down again. Where we've got a few gone down, but nothing too major. We've not met Buzzerino before. There's a bit of a skirmishes going here. So ticks are going to move around and probably take out a metal extractor. Which would be nice. Take it out, guys. Come on. Because otherwise, that's it. That's got out. You just take potluck Bob one is just. Ooh, that's a nice blow up for the energy converters there. I think they were energy converters. Yeah, the energy converters. They usually go up like a Christmas tree anyway. So this is a bit passive from our lime green here. Zedra, not zebra. Zedra. Always funny when all the the names we all pick for each ourselves when we're doing our usernames. Obviously, mine made sense because with the channel. And everything I have is always around pigs anyway. I don't know why. So T2 is up and running now. So how's he going to play this? So he's gonna have a radar. He's gonna have a jammer and a radar. He's going for the construction. Now this is where I realised in the next player, and I'll go through it, where I did a huge numpty basically. And hopefully in subsequent players, this is what's about these battle series and things. Going through what I think I've gone wrong when I see it after, and hopefully it'll help you. It's all right, watching the pros and the other people. You do learn, but you also think, oh, I'm not as good as that, and then you either stop playing the game because you realise that really this is going to take a while to do, or you study and. It's not all about study, it's about playing. The more you play, the more, obviously, experience you get. And then you realise, like what I'm doing here, when you look at a replay, which is good, you should look at your replay and see what you've actually done wrong. And, or if you're not interested in it, then you're watching these. Mine, like I said, mine's pretty organic. I have got quite a lot here, but my problem is I'm not really producing a lot. From what I'm actually doing, to be honest. I mean, this is my, obviously, view, and that's as much as I can see. So, I think this is me down here. Well, it's either this one or this one. It's probably this one, actually. And I really haven't got not a lot of... I'm right behind some of these. So I've had a just a nosy and see what's going on. Now our blue player, the skill, has decided to actually now come onto the water himself and have a go at Luna here. Theoretically, Luna should actually win this because obviously he's been on the water a lot longer. But I think what's happened is he's got a bit complacent like we do, and then not really started building a lot, and then realised, wait a minute, this guy's pulled the button here, and I'm gonna be behind. Now, I think I make the kind of little sin a bit later on in the play, but we'll go through that. So, he's definitely going to take most of this, definitely take the cruisers down with these. And the frigates are not that powerful compared to the, you know, let's say the destroyer. But you get a few of them that will take a lot of this out. Now, the only thing they don't have is any sort of depth charge, which obviously the destroyer does. So, Luna is perfectly fine in a way. Oh, nice bit of anti-swarm ship there with the fire. But yeah, with the Cortex, I hadn't seen that actually, to be honest. Man, like I said, I've never really been a boat person anyway. So, water, I should say. I used to call it boats, but you know, it's got this water in it. But anyway. Oh, he should have stayed in the water. If he'd have stayed in the water, they wouldn't have been able to get him. And he could have actually gone around here and got out again. So that's Luna gone. Now, obviously, now Skill has got all this quarter here. He's certainly got all this metal to get, and the I believe that's and another metal, and these, and if he wants this and this as well. That's a huge amount of metal. He's decided he's pulling the button. He's going. And where's he going? Oh, yes. He's going to come up to me.
Commander destroyed.
No. There we go. There's another one gone. I think that was a bombing run. Yeah, let's use this out. So T2 bombing's gone. And we're only 17 minutes into it, and now we've got rid of quite a few players. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. It's a very thing because we're very similar colour, which is unusual in this game. They don't normally do that. He's got a bit scared and good up because I have got, well, I've got a few submarines, not enough really. The subs would take this apart. If I had about 3 times as many, they would have ripped these apart. Now, what he's doing, he's obviously building up his... And I'm spreading out, because I wanted to see more. And I know I'm thinking, wait a minute, I want a sticky wicky here. I'm going to get to T2. But I'm not building anything, because I'm trying to get to T2. Which is probably... This is where the problem is. He just runs through. We'll stick with this, because they're not really doing much up there. Like I said, the Dolphins won't do much against. So obviously, the Destroyers are a lot better than the Frigate. And I am absolutely thinking, oh my god, all the stuff that I built. Easy energy converters in a sec. Gonna go up like Christmas trees. Yep. The tidal was, I probably should have been a little bit better with them, moving them about a bit further apart. I'm trying my utmost to get around here. I've still got quite a bit. You know, I've got quite a bit of subs. They're going to hopefully help me out. Obviously, the commander cannot do anything against this. Now, that's another frigate gone down. So, we haven't got that many left. My T2 is still going. Barely. Nope, that's gone. So, I've only got the T1 shipyard back still. I've still got some converters. There's still a bit of tidal around, so... He's still not going, and I am absolutely going to push on this guy. I will not give up, because if I give up, I'm dead. I'm bringing everything to the fight here. I know that I haven't got long before this goes. He's still got the frigate around. I'm still trying to build the tidal. He's not giving up. I should be able to take these out, but what damage has that caused? It's catastrophic damage. I mean, yes, I got a few tiles. I'm now like got absolute, and I'm going, oh hell, what am I supposed to be doing here? I think it threw me for a 6. The only thing that I still have going is obviously the shipyard is still going. So that's something, but I've still got quite a few shit, and he's got nothing. This was the problem. I made a huge mistake there. I should have been pushing out. What I should have done is got mine. Now I know him full well that he's chucked everything at me there. I should have been going out and pushing. But now we've got this problem to deal with, and I cannot clearly deal with this at all. These are leches, so he's obviously thinking, oh, I'm going, oh my god. This is end game for me. There we go. There's another one. We're almost out. I had obviously no air against it. Now he knew I didn't have any because obviously he sent all the frigates in. There we go. So I made some catastrophic errors in my play. I think I should have done some tidals, some extractors, some tidals and done like that, and he would have built up a lot faster. And I should have taken these a lot faster as well. Now he's starting to take out. He's going for more people now. So there's Julian. So he's having a look around, see where everybody is. Ooh, there they go. There's another commander gone. It's devastating. It was absolutely devastating me, that, because I was thinking I should have done better than that. But I don't, like I said, I don't play ships very often, and I need to play them more in more of the competitive situation to get used to them more. And I think you need to do, if you haven't got a lot of metal, like a couple of tidals, because obviously they're like the solars, and then build up energy converters, because obviously you'll get, you know, enough energy, like 20 or whatever for the solars. But anyway, I digress. This is what it's about, a retro, because obviously this is one of my games, so I'm trying to learn. Whether successfully or not is another thing. So we got some Sheldons. I can't see any radar or jammers on the pitch there, on the field, I should say. Boba 1. These are, yeah, I was thinking they're advanced. So he's got his advanced fusion up, and obviously I didn't see whether he's going to go, whether he went a couple, 3 ordinary fusions and then started to eat them up and then went that way. But it's a good play. Now we've only got 5 left. So I wasn't the first to go, but that was more likely because they couldn't get me. There's another one gone. I don't think it was boring. I think it was. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. If you know the game, and it's the way you play it. I mean, look at his constructors now. That's fine. Look at his constructors. See, he's got so much of this that'll help with that, and he's building, the energy converters. That has to be, and he's building more. That has to be how you do it. But do the same sort of thing on the water, and we'll get better, hopefully. Yeah, that's it. So this guy, this unfortunately the light green. The aqua, it would be an aqua, is stuck between 2 now. And we'll see how it goes. Centurion, I think he's just getting rid of these Centurions just out of, because he don't really need them. Although saying that, he hasn't, apart from the air, our friend up here, the the Storm Kitty, which I should have, like I said, I should have sent some stuff up there to take him out, although it didn't really make much of a difference actually. He's I think he's probably had to move. I think that's why he looks so far behind, and he's an experienced player. But anyway. So it looks like a bit of a ding-dong battle with a gauntlet here. This will... oh, that was a nice pickup with a Geo. It took most of the infrastructure out. It's because of the jammer. You can't see it. So he's obviously done firing. If we go to the player's view, yeah, he cannot see this. So he knows that, but he doesn't know where the jammer's situated. But he's taken out all that metal. Very little metal left now, and it's stopped firing now. Sheldon Ball and Fiend Ball. So I like this. He's got a... Oh, Arbiter. I was almost called it a Shiva then, but it's not. I think it's the equivalent, but, you know. I always get names wrong the wrong way around of the units. As we know. The Rocketeer and the Aggravator. Ugh. I'm still saying that's wrong. And the aggregator's the gauntlet. Gauntlet's equivalent or similar. So what are we? Well, how can this be solved? Well, it's not going to be easy. Let's put it that way. The red, in effect, I know we've got obviously the dark, dark orange around at the back. He's no threat to this red at all. So in effect, this the light green is, or the lighter green, is the sort of the hard stop for the red, because he could use that as a blueprint to protect himself. But obviously he doesn't want him to get too large, because obviously he could threaten him. So that's what he's sort of taking out as well. This Sheldon bot, he's using the Fiends to protect the Sheldon. That's the trouble. They always need something in front of them to protect. So hopefully he's going to do the key. And no, he's doing it. He's not doing it the way I thought he was doing. He's moving the Fiends separate and then moving the... oh, there was something there. Don't know what there. I don't think it was a spider bot. Unless he just accidentally fired on that position. So now Skull is definitely he's in a mad race here. What is he doing? He's building a couple of more leches. He's not going for any sort of strategic bombers, and the stealth fighter is going for, and the sonar. So he's going to put the sonar out to be able to see.
Commander has died.
Oh, another one's gone. There we go. I think. I don't know what happened there, but I can't see. I don't know whether he just gave up. He killed himself and just gave up. I think he said, "Nah, I'm not doing anything with this." So now we're down to 3. Zedra's stuck in himself in the water so he doesn't get pummeled. I mean, he could have got some tidal waves really, but let's see what. Yeah, he's. Well, obviously, Skull he's out on his own. I mean, look at that, 29 to 1. The red's only got 1 as well, so he's absolutely motoring. He's got 10 times the metal and 32 times the. I think it's 32 times, or at least 16 times the energy of anybody else on the incomplete game. This is phenomenal. This is how you should be doing it, but very rarely does anybody get to this sort of stage of doing it. It's a really good game when you have 2 or 3 players and they're fighting each other, and at this stage of the game, it's phenomenal because it's a stupendous game because they're absolutely going for each other. Now, what's he gonna go? He's got all the bottom of the map to go for. What have we got coming out down here? We got the sonar. I don't think you have to worry too much, my friend. He's building a flagship with within 2 minutes, maybe. That's fast. More Odderon Sun. I don't think it can go through there, to be honest. Oh, there we go. There's our green had a go at. I think the leches have gone, so actually he didn't do as good with that one as he would want. So the anti-air is absolutely ripping these fighters apart, but not as much. He hasn't got as much, but he has got a few. I think he's just relatively using them for view, to be honest. But yeah. So he knows he's going to have to do some more. So is he doing any more? No, he's just doing fighters. I'm quite surprised. That skillet is not main commander. I think that's another one. Tip spam can be really annoying. He hasn't got enough. He hasn't got enough power. This is what I said. I thought he would have. See, he's building T1. Why doesn't he just build the? He could have built the tidal on the water. He was under the water. He might as well do something and sit there. I know it's flipping hard. Like I said, I did mine completely wrong, and I should have done better. I was getting better, and I was getting to the T2, but I was so slow. I was in Narnia. Now we got a flagship. So the first flagship's out. That will take forever and a day to get up to wherever he's sending that. He's sending that to the top corner. I'm quite surprised he's just not... He's not built... He's just built ships instead of building... Pink. I don't know about pink. Orange. There's no orange. You have to be careful because some people can be absolutely colourblind. Unless he was on about something before, I don't really know. He's going for a T1 out here for some reason. I don't know what he's planning. But it is relatively hidden. To transport. It's only a little gun, but he does actually... he can, surprisingly, when you get a load of them, do quite a bit of damage. Thug spread and grunt spread to see what's happening. There's a bit of a ding-dong battle, but nothing. I mean, this. Look at this. This is anti-air. It's I wouldn't say finest, but it's. If it's coming, it's going. You know. Ooh, that was a nice hit though. That's going to slow him down even more. This is ridiculous. There you go. So he's got 60k of, he's producing 60k of energy, and his metal situation's a bit low though. Sorry about the swearing, but I cannot do anything about that. That's just in a game. I still wanted to turn this off, actually, but I've still not worked fully how to turn this stupid thing off. May eventually go down in a closer view. Obviously, I'm you know, looking at it over far, but as you can see, it's actually a bird's eye view, if you like. I'll need to work that out, because if I do it and I put the camera up, I can't work out how to reset it. But that's another thing I want to learn. See, all sorts of things I want to learn on this for yourselves and me also. I need to play more. A couple of games a week isn't enough to get going, but it's a start. And for all the other stuff, the games I do play as well, so... Do you know, if you could get in here without him being spotted and you could take these lot out, you would absolutely obliterate this base. Now, Now you could do some amphibious tanks. I think. Oh, he's got a radar there. Ah, so he knows they're there. I suppose you don't have an underwater jammer either. That's the thing. If you did, then this would be interesting. Ah, we'll send some pawns and that'll do. That's good. These will take. The hero pawns will take that. They do EMP. They will EMP a pawn. It's all fine. The hero pawn's going to take this down. What a hero pawn. And he's getting energy back as well. It's gone a bit stagnant at the moment. This is what I found in when I was watching. But like I said in a battle series, I might, when I lose, no matter whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever, I might stop the game. And then obviously, if you want to carry on watching it, you can go to the retrospective, and I'll do a little bar so you know when I've been killed, and then you can watch it from that. So anyway, that being said, it was a nice game, but I still think he was playing with his food. See, here we go. Juggernauts around. How long does it take to take a Juggernaut out? Ooh, flipping out. 140 odd seconds to produce a Juggernaut. That is phenomenal. I say, these people are just... I'm not a person... I don't particularly like to build a lot and then send it. And then, you know, like, this is what he looks as if he's going to do. He's going to build a load of jugs. He's just keeping building Juggernauts now. And then wait till when he thinks he's got enough and maybe send them forward. I mean, a Juggernaut is the most powerful unit in the game. Oh, we got some... looks like a nuke, maybe. Ooh, he knew where he was. That's a nice flare. Ooh, that's took quite a lot of him out, 50%. Yep, it definitely was a nuke. So we'll have to wait for the next nuke to come out. So it's not really... He's just really not doing that. He's just been passive and sitting there. Again, if this is the case, just go and get yourself killed and let the game progress. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of people just sit there waiting for something to happen. You have to make it happen or you have to get out, you know? Now Red's got a lot more fighters now. Crypton's definitely got... He's been building up himself since, obviously, from last time. But it's still not going to be... It's still not going to beat Skeleton by no means of the imagination. I mean, look at that. 1,000 to a quarter of... a quarter of that and an eighth of that. He's the flagship. Here she comes. Boom, boom, boom. There doesn't seem to be any jammer that I can see to this, but he probably doesn't think he needs one to be on. I mean, he's got the radar and the sonar. Ooh, that was a bit lucky. He could have taken out one of his extra commanders. So this is he's just pushing. Well, if I can't go forward, I'll go another way. Oh, jugs are coming through. So these are there they go. So we got four juggernauts on the field. Really? I mean, you could probably just to push through one, especially the green. Ooh, he's being quite naughty to the green and taking the green out. Oh, this is a... Oh, well, that's bizarre. I don't know. I don't know that then. Did a nuclear bomb that, or did it just... Did it hit its own unit and it blew up? I don't know. It was a bit weird. Another raised commander from Crew. So this flagship is still pommeling this. Now the flagship does have anti-air. I don't think it's just great anti-air, but he does have the anti-air capability to get closer and take a lot of these. The trouble is the fighters anyway, unless the torpedo bombers. Now, if he could have got some torpedo bombers out, he could have gone for these flagships. And even, well, obviously he's got the anti-air here. That's, although very strange that it's sat there and not actually a bit further forward to protect the flagship. Like I said, the flagship does have air capability. If I'm thinking correct. Yeah, it does. I thought it did. But anyway, how are we doing? Oh, is this the pulling the button? Yep. The gauntlets are going forward. Yeah, I'll move my air back. Now we've got sharpshooters on the pitch. Now, if he can get more of the sharpshooters, if he can get 3 or 4 times, they will do a lot of damage to the Juggernaut. But this is where he pulls this button. I thought this was a really nice play with the advanced basically the gunship. Unusual though, if you think about that, he's done all of this, but he's got Juggernauts. Well, why? Why didn't you just pull the gunships then? But some people just like to pause. Yes, my friend, you're definitely dead. This flagship's just annihilating. Like I said, if he'd have done torpedo bombers, especially when these were so far away, he would have actually been able to take this out. Or even, you know, oh, he's definitely got them. He's got the, yeah, send these in. If they'd have been in, they would have taken. They do not. There's one thing the flagship's not good at. The submarine problem. It doesn't have any depth charges either, so that helps it out. Oh, is he going for a... He might be going for a D-gun here to D-gun him. That'll be interesting. The Juggernauts are saying... Here we go. The Ragnarok is coming up. We have got 5 minutes for the Ragnarok up to this point.
Commander has died.
That commander got taken out. It was trying to think, but now here we come with they'll take this out. He knows he needs to be. He needs to be actually on the. The trouble is, if they take out this commander here, they'll take out all. He'll take his army out. He'll take all his submarines out. So really,
Commander
yeah,
has died.
that wasn't very good. He has got another set though. Now the anti-air is coming in, but I think that's too late. These now will get ripped apart by the submarines, if there's enough. So the flagships are on a sticky wicket, unless, yeah, because that's not going to do it. They're anti-air. There's no anti-air. They do not have depth charges, unless he sends these in to get killed, and they'll go for them instead of the flagships. How are we doing with the Ragnarok? It is now 2 minutes. It's 24%. We don't see a Ragnarok very often. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Instead of sending... He's got the Juggernauts. This is what I'm saying. He's got the Juggernauts there. They are going to obliterate all this. But he stands back. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this play at all. It's too... It's like, well, I'll extend the play as much as I can. Looks like them flagships got taken out, as far as I can tell. And, yeah, so that commander went as well. Obviously, we know from before. These will start to go. These cannot... They don't have any anti, capabilities as well. He's just sending these in now. If you can take out that radar, that'll be another thing to take out. But he's playing with his food. Now he's got a load up. Let's see how many he's got. If I can. There we go. 145. I know there's a button you can press. I forgot what the button was. 63%. 1 minute left. And should be okay. What the? Yeah, exactly. Now everything and anything is coming up, but he's just building a lot of. So I don't understand why this is. I don't understand why this is a thing. Unless he's maybe accidentally built the wrong thing. Because that's what it looks as if he's done. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Why would we just do that? Because these will just get completely taken out. Have we got the Ragnarok going? Yes, the Ragnarok is on the game. And it's now pummeling. If it hits this, if it goes this into gold like a Christmas tree. These are getting, as you can see, when these are down to 0, although it does get through, it will slowly whittle, if it can whittle this, and it'll go from that. He's now desperately trying to build some more, but that didn't happen. It's only a matter of time. The time is now. Oh, there we go. Now the EMP can get through the shields. So what he's done, very clever idea actually, he's EMP'd everything. There we go. I think he gave himself up in GG. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was a, you know, like I said, I played terrible, but I hope you enjoyed the rest of it, and we'll definitely see you in a. Oh no, my apologies. It's not over. I forgot to see this. I forgot to see. Zedra's me. I forgot about the other player. I thought, oh, he's gone, but he hasn't gone. Yeah, right. Okay. Oh, he did give up in the end. So yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you in the next one. And bye for now.